Hey, yo, welcome back to the channel. So today, this is a continuation in that series of I've been doing all summer on my collection of knives, and I've been doing it by drawer. Sometimes I pull them out so they're easier to see, but you can see here, this is drawer 12, and basically this is all my heavy stuff. You can see here, oh, there's a cat. You can see it's a big drawer on the bottom of my cabinet. And we're going to be going through these. If you'd like to check them out, these are all probably going to be bigger knives. There may be some smaller ones in here. I don't really know. I lose track of this stuff. So I'd love for you to check this out. It's going to be pretty interesting. Got some nice knives in here. And I hope to see you in the video. Bye. Alright, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. You can see all these knives, and that's why we call it the Fortified Castle. This is the armory we're in, where the knights come to get their weapons, should they be needed in the defense of the castle. And that's all bull. That's all bull. It's just, yeah, I'm just having fun. But here's all these knives. This is drawer 12, and a series I've been doing on my collection of knives, and I hope you really enjoy it as we walk through this. I'll try to do it pretty quickly for you guys. Hi to all my viewers. I really appreciate all the support on the live show last week. It was great. Had Pocket EDC on there. I really like him. I like his channel, and I hope you guys will check it out. And without further ado, why don't we look into what we got here. So this drawer's on the bottom. I keep my heavier stuff. You guys have probably seen this axe before. It is our very best axe, made by Hibbard, Spencer, and Bartlett. Pretty cool, and it's pretty old, and it's original. It's all original. So actually that belongs to Jesse McJames. I just haven't sent it to him yet. This is my Sog axe. I don't know whether you guys have seen this, but it's just one of those pickaxes for throwing and playing, and kind of a fantasy thing. And I can't get it open. Yeah, I've never done a review on this thing. And I don't know why I bought that, because we do stupid things, right? We just buy stuff. This is a nice trade. Man, these are nice knives. If you ever get a chance, they're inexpensive. It's a knife, bushcraft knife, kind of like. It's really heavy to be bushcraft. It's more like a camp knife, survival knife. Really big, heavy duty knife. I like it. Yeah, I like it. So comes in a leather sheath. I think I did a review on that. I'm not sure whether I did or not. I did a preliminary review. I haven't done the follow-up. So this is a sheath for my Fairborn Sykes, for a Bark River I got hanging on the wall. So when I hang, I'll rotate my knives, I hang them on the wall. These are just sheaths that are hanging out in there. This is a Setme, CETME bayonet. And this goes on to a vintage 1950s, wrong. Okay, I just bought this, so it doesn't go on to a rifle I have. This is just one I picked up. Pretty cool knife, has a recurve, and pretty interesting. Fairly sharp too, but goes on to a Setme, which is a Spanish rifle. Let's see, this is a Shipley's. Come on, snap in. Hammerford butcher knife. Shipley's went out of business in the 60s, so this is at least from the 1960s. An old hickory butcher knife. And the guy had made a Kydex sheath. Well, the guy I bought this off of, and he sent that Kydex sheath with it, which I'm not ecstatic about that, but it's a sheath to hold it in. Got a bunch of cold steel knives in here. Some of these been on the show, some not. This is a really cool Koban. You can see there, it's a Master Tano. Man, this is a pretty knife right here. Pretty knife. About 5-inch blade, maybe a little bigger than that. Another cold steel. This is their interpretation of the K-bar. I really like it. So this is called the leather neck. Comes in a couple different blade configurations, but I like this. It's thicker, more robust than a regular K-bar, and it has a GrabX handle, and I really like that. This thing is absolutely comfortable. It's got this little dip in here, and your fingers just fall right into it. So, yeah, that's much more comfortable than a completely round grip. Great knives. If you were wondering about getting one, yeah, you can't go wrong. Nice knife. This is an Uncle Henry. I bought this not just because it's a big knife. You can find a couple reviews on this. I think I did do a review on this knife right here online, but really I bought that because this knife is almost the exact proportions and description of Jim Bowie's knife. His knife had a coffin handle to it, and of course this is a bird's head, but everything else about this knife, the length, the description of the blade, the thickness of the blade is all close to what his brother told the knife was in an interview. He was talking to a newspaper guy, and he was telling him, of course, Jim Bowie's brother had the knife made for him. So I had planned on, and still do plan on, taking this handle off and putting a coffin handle on it so it looks just like Jim Bowie's knife. That's why I got that. As I remember, that was ridiculously cheap, and it's a pretty good knife. Here's another cold steel. This is my Trailmaster. Man, if you ever get a chance to get a hold of one of these things, they are the perfect camp knife. You can see it's really dirty. I have used this a lot, and it's in fantastic condition. Let's look at the edge here real quick. Look at that edge. And I mean, I've used this thing a lot and beat on this thing. 01 tool steel. The only thing is, this thing will start corroding just sitting in the sheath. So 01 tool steel just attracts rust, so you got to kind of watch it. Okay, this is a Cutco knife. I got a couple of these. My daughter used to sell Cutco products, and that's why I have them. But these are really cool. You probably, if you're a fisherman, you've probably had something similar to this, where the sheath is actually your hook remover. You see that right there? Kind of cool. Never really used this. It has sentimental value to me because my daughter gave it to me. But they're made by Cutco, and just great knives, really. I'm surprised you don't see. There it is, Cutco. Yeah. Whoops. Snap in. Cutco. And of course, those are the folks that bought K-Bar and are operating it nowadays. So, nice little fisherman solution. This is an old bayonet. Really cool. I believe this is Swedish. I can't remember right now. It's in great shape. Pretty cool. Goes on a Mauser, which I have downstairs. Really nice. Look at that old wood on that thing. Pretty cool. Steel sheath to it, the old steel style sheath. I don't know that they go together, but it's there. This is another bayonet. This thing is huge. Old leather. This is original leather sheath for this. And it goes on a PR8. That is a Spanish Mauser, so it goes on a Mauser. Dates from the actually this bayonet dates to the World War I, and they repurposed this. But look at this diamond jigged handle here, just incredible on a military bayonet. And this is Spanish. See right there. Really nice and long. It's long. Okay. And you can see it goes with a frog. I don't have the frog for it. What do we got here? This is an M3 replica out of China, but it's an M3. It's actually made pretty well. Yeah, I just wanted an example of an M3, and they cost like $200+. So I just got a replica. I think this is an A7. M7 bayonet right there. Old reliable. This is the kind that I had when I was in the Marine Corps. And that's the sheath for it. So, made 8-1 sheath. These are nice little bayonets, actually. Oh, this goes to my kukri, which I have out for display. This is just the extra little sheath I got. I got a knife in this. I can't remember what knife I got, but it's made for a double-edged knife. Old sheath. Pretty cool. Okay, this is my pride and joy. This is my Grail knife right here. This is, when I think about a Bowie, this is what I think about. Bowie should be like a really, really nice sheath here. And this is a Lon Humphrey knife. And I think it's a 9-inch blade. Hold on a minute. Try not to cut myself. It is 8.5 inches is what that is. 8.5 inches. But he calls this, so Lon Humphrey forges his blades. This is a hand forged blade made out of 52-100. I think the steel is called 52-100. Yeah, really tough steel used on ships. And he just leaves the natural forging hammer mark here. This Lon Humphrey was doing this before it got popular and all these people started doing it. And he calls it brute de force is what he calls that. And it just looks cool. And beautiful curly birch. Look at that. Multiple different colors dyed into it. Mirror polish right there. Beautiful, beautiful knife. This thing is just awesome. And it is light. Man, it's just, this is a knife. I'll tell you right there. Look at that wood. This is a knife. Okay. This is a bayonet. This goes to my Okay, I'll think about it in a minute here. GR1. So that goes on to my British Enfield. The bayonet is original. And they really painted these things, so that is original too. Or somebody put it on afterwards, but it's all original. And I've got 2 Enfields. This goes on one that was made in 1916. The sheath is a replica sheath, just like the original sheath, but it's not original. Bayonet is original. Pretty cool. This is a Gil Hibbins knife. You see right there, Hibbins knives. And this is a massive, massive knife. Look at that. It's a copy of the Musa Bowie. Really nice rosewood coffin style scales on that. Made in China. Solid knife. Solid knife. You can whack on things with this knife. I wouldn't use it as a camp knife or anything like that. You know, not really meant for that. Okay, this is a set of shears I found in Alabama. These are old sheep shears and made in Pennsylvania. So it still has maker mark right there, which is pretty cool. And man, I can't make it out. You can see this. It's hard to see through the camera, but you can see the Pennsylvania, the Keystone logo right there. Oh, come on. Right there. And simple, just a couple pieces of metal. And these are sheep shears for doing that. So pretty cool. Found that in an Alabama antique place. This is a replica knife, a really famous Bowie, made in Philadelphia. That is the frog. Excuse me. Excuse me again. These, of course, would have been silver back in the day. This nickel silver now. And just a hunk of beautiful knife there. And this is the original tang stamp, but the original was curved. And so the Sheffield Works was curved on the original knife. And really cool. I polished this. This is my polish job on this. And just again, you know, can't afford $20,000 to buy an original like this. So, you know, the replicas are okay. It gives you the look and feel of what it would have been like to carry a knife like this. And that's why I have it. This is a genuine K-bar, Camillus, non-wartime. Could be wartime. You know, not World War II. This definitely could have been in Vietnam. The one I had in the Marine Corps had USMC on it, and it was made by K-bar. Mine was an actual K-bar. But this is pretty cool. It's in fantastic shape. And nice sheath. Not the original sheath that goes with this knife. I'm gonna get up with J.O. Ventures, have him make me some sheaths for some of these knives. This is another Cutco knife here. My daughter gave me this, so I've never used it. And it's a fish knife. Actually, it's meant to be like a camp knife. Is what you could see. It's kind of got the old camping hunting knife kind of profile on it. All of it is serrated. Pretty nice. These are nice little knives, very light. Would make a nice little camp knife. That's the sheath for it. But that's, you know, sentimental stuff, so I don't I don't mess those up. This is a copy of a jambar style knife. This actually came from Morocco, and I want to finish this tin off. This is just tin, but I want to gold leaf it, so that's all gold. And this was brought back to America by a school teacher who was teaching some guy's kids in Morocco, and he gave her 4 of these, and I was able to pick up 1 from him. And of course, it's just a terse knife, okay? But it's a good example of, you know, what a Middle Eastern knife looked like. And that's why I got that. And this is a bayonet for my Mosin Nagant. Really, 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 really long. And it just fits over the barrel and hooks in. Fix over the barrel, hooks in. And the end is like a screwdriver because they actually use this to help take the rifle down. So, pretty smart. Alright, that's it. I really appreciate you guys for checking it out. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next video.